Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Beer Pro. Well, we're up to round 22 and we are taking on the Parramatta Eels in this clash right here. And we're in 4 spots, so holding that top 4 position down pretty well. The Eels are definitely out of the top 8, which isn't surprising, but could be a tough game. As we look at their side, it's a bit strange. Not the best backs, I'd say. Forwards, so you got Tariq Sims, Josh Jackson, Nathan Peets is very good in this game, James Tarmo. Okay, so their forwards are definitely good, I'd say. Their backs are pretty weak. Was their fullback Jack Wyden, I think it was. So I mean, he's pretty good in this game. As we're swerving around here, trying to first possession of the game, try to weave our magic right there. But the follow up is not very good from the dummy half there. Throws a poor pass and gives the Eels pretty good field position. We have to come up with a huge tackle there on, I think it's Nathan Peets, the dummy half. And then last tackle, I was offside. And then old mate's so close to scoring, holy shit. Look at that on replay. I can't believe how close that ball was to touching the ground. That was crazy, but great defense by the team there. And then off this bomb, I actually thought I was away, but the Eels, they covered nicely. They slid across. I thought I was down the sideline, but good stuff by the Eels. And then more plays straight up the middle. Tries to get a sneaky offload away. Definitely wasn't the play. Shouldn't have done it. But then Big Semi. I did say their backs weren't that great. Big Semi out here is one of the best wingers in the game. He steamrolls over the top of our winger there, but we come up with a legs tackle to bring him down. But once again, the Eels puts in a little grubber and it bounces off my shoulder. Somehow I regather and it is just an open run to the try line. It is Jack Wyden chasing. Gives good chase there. Almost catches, well, doesn't almost catch me. He was making a little bit of ground, but no way at the end. This is ridiculous. So it was not a bad little kick, and somehow just bounces off the shoulder, and the presence of mind to pick it up before it hits the ground. That was a pretty skillful effort. That's saying they'd be replaying for decades, that sort of play right there. But we do pick up the opening try. Definitely against the run of play too. The Eels have had all the possession, all the attacking possession as well. But right here, we put in a nice little kick, and Jack Wyden just bumps us with ease, and then passes the ball back to Nathan Peets, and Peets is going to go the other way here and score the equaliser. I could not believe this. I couldn't believe it. It was just, it was a pretty good kick, into the corner. I thought, we'll hopefully put it in a good defensive set. I chase up looking for a nice tackle. I get just manhandled, but I mean, the rest of the team, what were they doing? Someone just ran out of the way of Peets there. He just gave him an open try. I was pretty devastated with that. Pretty poor effort. But almost before half time, a few minutes left, so hopefully we can get our lead back a bit. We try to go in and out there, set up our winger, but the winger sort of came in, but got him away a little bit. And then following it up here with a nice little run and the beautiful little pass. I thought I offloaded it, but I just passed it for the tacklers, and I thought I'd show that. Just silky pass, and our passing stat is definitely probably our weakest thing, but it's getting up there. All our stats are pretty good now. And just before halftime here, it was the last play of the game, and going for the field goal 50 meters out with our kicking stat probably wasn't the best decision, but it was probably the most likely to come off. I don't think we were going to score from that position, so we tried it. Didn't happen. But right here, off second half, we put Copley into a massive gap in and around, draws the fullback, but he gets rounded up in 2 seconds. I couldn't believe it. I thought that was a beautiful little setup for a try, but it wasn't to be. And then right here, Milford comes up with the bat back, and I don't know who it was, but he kicked the ball again. I was free. He was free. He would have scored himself, but he kicked it. I was calling for the pass, and right here, it opens up. I shrug off one, and he calls me out the touchy. Eyes on the chalk there. Sees it like a book. I thought, it was close. I probably was just out, but very devastating. And then, we had more position here. I tried for the offload. It wasn't the best offload, but probably should have been taken or at least stopped. And it's going to be a huge chase by Copley to bring him down. And the Eels right here should have scored, but I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. The AI just screwing up, and gotta say I was pretty happy about that though. I was pretty relieved. I couldn't believe that fella got run down. I was backfield. I was just conserving energy, and then he got caught, and I had to put the motor down. And as you see, my fatigue is not looking too flash hot now. But we come up with a big tackle there on the outside back, and they're trying these short little plays in around the ruck, and the team is defending very nicely as they get the offload away, and he's almost straight through, but a big tackle there by the number 14. It might be Glenn, might be Blair, not too sure, but you know, once again, just sending our outside men away. Second roll there, bumps off one, makes it a good 10 meters, and then right here we get the ball back on the inside. We are through. No one's in front of us, but I think it's Luke Kelly catches up to us. Jack One was probably going to catch us as well, but just our fatigue, all our energy was gone, but we got it back in a few minutes break there, and we're going to pick up our second try. It just opened up, and number 13, number 15 were too slow to come across, and then Nathan Peets was a bit too slow to cut back inside as well. So just opened up, we took full advantage, and we get a pretty well-deserved try. You know, not one of our best games so far. We made a couple of errors, but overall we've been pretty decent in attack. And right here I was looking for a 40-20, but we were definitely too far up for it. But I put in the kick anyway, and you know, into the corner. I guess last time I did that kick, it didn't turn out too well, but that time we were not letting him get away, and we absolutely hammer him right there. But it's a couple of minutes left, 12-6 up. As long as we don't do anything silly, we got the game wrapped up, and right there we almost split them again, but I think it's Nathan Peets came across with a big tackle, and so close to scoring right here. But last play of the game, last tackle as well, and we're sitting back here looking for a field goal. Gets the ball, the Eels aren't racing up, they know the game's over, and we slot our first field goal of the game. Good way to finish, just rubbing salt into the wounds, and just a solid game overall. You know, the team defended very well. The Eels didn't play too badly, hardly any errors. Yeah, good win overall. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.